Brendan, can you find a way to better organize the ping pong paddles?
10-4, Nate. I think I've got an idea.
All right, thank you.
We have another project to put on the game wall downstairs in the studio house. We're gonna use a scrap piece of lumber to drill a hole in, and we'll see if the hole is big enough for a table tennis paddle, ping pong paddle, handle to go through as sort of a stand for the ping pong paddles. If that works, if this is a large enough hole, then we'll be able to move forward with the project without having to purchase any other tools. So, gonna throw it on the table saw. Sorry, not the table saw, the drill. Holy smokes. Press, drill press. And let's see what we come up with. right, the next thing I want to do with the ping pong paddle shelf and ball shelf is I do need to get some sanding done on it. Just try to get everything smoothed out and even. And then I also have a few gaps to fill just across the board. Pun intended, or not intended. So what I'm gonna do is, as I'm sanding it, we are capturing all the waste sand. And we'll mix that with a little bit of glue in this cup. And we'll show that in all the nooks and crannies. Would work better with epoxy, but we're not gonna buy epoxy for what little bit we need to fill. Then we'll let that dry and sand again. Brush everything off, get the top sanded and attached. And then we'll get everything stained before we hang it up. So let's hop to it. All right, I think I almost always regret saying these words or eat them, but I think that I can get this done today. So this is part of the ping pong paddle rack. So you've got these holes that crossed that will be on the top where the ping pong paddles will sit, and then this will nail to the top of that little box that we put together. And when it's against the wall, we'll have our ping pong balls in this little space here. I just need to do some sanding by hand in these grooves where I put some glue, and then I want to use a Dremel to kind of router some grooves here as well, where the paddle, part of the ping pong paddle, will rest so it's not spinning and flopping all around. And then we'll stain it. So let's see if I can do this today. Get it done. Okay, so change in plans. We tested out the Dremel on one of these holes, this first one, and it made no difference on how the paddle sits in the hole. It still leans. So we're gonna forego using the Dremel to try and make grooves, and we're just gonna sand this down a little bit, do that hand sanding on the other piece, attach to this top to the frame over there, and then let's stain it. So I think we will most certainly get this done today.